All right, guys, welcome to our team call. I am really excited for our call tonight. We have Keri Mignano on our call, and I'm really looking forward to hearing her speak. I have my notebook ready to take notes because you can never get to a point in this business where you can't stop learning. That's for sure. It's very imperative to listen to others and make sure that you're learning from them and trying to implement into your business. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up our slides and we will get right into it. Let me screen share here. All right. Just a couple important dates that you guys need to be aware of. Actually, that first one I meant to delete it because we had to reschedule that. Okay, so October 29th, this Saturday is Super Saturday. Make sure you find a Super Saturday in your area to go to. It may not be on the 29th. It might be on Friday. It might be on Sunday. Just consider it a super weekend and get yourself to an event. It is so crucial to make sure that you go to an event to connect with other coaches, whether it's in your area, whether you're traveling to a city, to be around like-minded people and to really see the energy, feel the energy, and always learn from other entrepreneurs. And not only that, you're going to go and you're going to connect, and I guarantee it's something that will move your business forward. If you ask any successful coach in this business, they will always point to an event of some sort, usually, that was a stepping stone or a catalyst in their business. And it really is really crucial to get yourself there. It's worth the sacrifice. It's worth paying for the babysitter to get yourself to a Super Saturday event. So make sure you take the time to get there. October 31st, Core to Force launches. And just to be clear for you guys, the whole month of November, Core to Force is available on Team Beachbody. December, it's available on beachbody.com, Amazon, all of those things. So it's only available through the purchase of a coach or through teambeachbody.com, and then you're assigned a coach. That's the only place it's going to be available for the entire month of November. So make sure you're starting conversations with people. Make sure you're promoting this, all of the things that you know what to do for a product launch. And on October 31st, that is challenge packs only. The actual program, if people want just the program, that launches on November 1st. As you're going through, I'm going to talk a little bit about that in just a second. November 1st, our Team Spirit competition begins. This time of year, Beachbody Corporate usually does like a fall classic or another team cup of some sort. They're changing up this year with the Team Spirit competition, and I think this is great. I think it's just what the network needs in this last quarter to really unify teams and really drive you through a more challenging time of year. So we are all registering under the Dream Team. So go to the FAQ, go to the Team Spirit competition, make sure you are registered. And it works just like a fall classic team, just like a team cup, where your Success Club points are then given to you and you're all tallied up together. We're going to be working towards some awesome prizes. Go check them out on the website. But you can't be eligible for any of that unless you register for it. So I'm not registering you. It's individually, you have to go register. We are with the Dream Team, and Melanie Mitro is the team leader, team founder. Go register for that. And if you do register for this, go into November with the intention of hitting Success Club. We don't want you on this team if you're not going to do anything, all right? We want you there, but we want you there willing to work and willing to really make November a great month, okay? Because one of the categories is the average number of Success Club points for your team, and zeros are factored into that. Negative points are factored into that. You can't really help negative points when people return, but zeros you can prevent. So make sure you register, but make sure you register with the intention of being a team player and working your tail off to hit Success Club and then some in the month of November. And just another reminder, November 1st, we do have our sneak peek into coaching at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a live event. It will take 30 minutes. I will be reaching out to a handful of you to do some live videos in there. I have your names all on a list. I just have to reach out to you. So expect a message from me probably right after this call to have you speak for no more than 5 minutes in a live video on a topic that I give you. So those are our important dates. And I want to talk a little bit more about Core to Force. Okay. Core to Force, I am doing a classically fit coaches only test group starting on November 7th. Okay, we're going to go right into it. We're not doing a preseason for our coaches only, November 7th. And these are for coaches who don't just want to dabble in the program. These are for coaches who are committed to do the entire program, nutrition, workouts, everything, okay? There's going to be weekly check-ins with progress pictures, measurements, all of those things. We're treating this like a test group that you would be chosen for from Beachbody headquarters, okay? You know how they always pull people to be part of a test group before they launch the program to get great results, get great before and afters. I want to do it like we would do it if we were there, okay? And I want you guys to promote it like that. I was chosen by my coach, by my leader of my team, to be in our coaches only test group and launch this program and really get great results for it. What an easy way to share your journey the whole way through. And we all know that if you commit to these programs, if you are a true product of the product, if you have great discipline, all of a sudden, I was on a call with Kim Carver last night, or I listened to the recording this morning, and he said, when you're self-disciplined and you have great, what do I want to say? Great self-discipline, it trickles over and is contagious to other areas of your life. So all of a sudden, whenever you're really self-disciplined and getting your workout in, when you're really self-disciplined and eating the right way, making your meal plans, all of a sudden, you're inviting more. All of a sudden, you're a lot nicer to your kids. All of a sudden, you are, doing your personal development more than once a day or more than once a week. All of a sudden, you are more self-disciplined in every aspect of your life. Product of the product is not just about getting a really good body and a great transformation picture. It's about setting structure and self-discipline for the rest of your life. So that's what we really want to do in this coaches only test group, is really promote that, our lifestyle, how this is a balancing act for our entire lifestyle. My test group for my customers, okay, will be on November 14th. I know a lot of other coaches are doing it on November 7th. I always find that I need an extra week for all my launches, so I'm giving it a try. I'm launching it, or my test group will be beginning on November 14th. That will be day one. I will be doing preseason individually with my customers, not in a big, long group for a week long. So day one will be November 14th for my test group. And here are a couple questions for you for Core to Force. Are you promoting it? Do you have some way that you are giving people information who are interested? For myself, I have an event that I'm running through my like page that I'm co-hosting with my personal page, and I am promoting this. I'm posting in there every single day. I'm sharing transformation pictures from the test group. I'm sharing how I did the workout and how I was really sore after I did that workout, and I had back muscles hurting that I didn't even know that I had. So I shared those things. I'm sharing what the nutrition plan is like, and I'm getting all of that information from the FAQs. All right, I'm educating myself about this program. Next thing, are you going to do this program? All right, it is so crucial for your business to do this program right now. Okay, whenever it comes out, to work your way through it, okay? Because it's new, it's exciting. It's something that you can get excited about, all right? And you can share it going into this last quarter. They always do a program launch in the last quarter to jumpstart our business. It's a notoriously slow time of year, and they give us a great program to launch in this last quarter to ease that a bit. Now, you can't just expect all of a sudden, because there's a new program, people to have interest in it. You have to be sharing this, and you have to be showing people about this, or they're not going to even know it exists, okay? So you have to be promoting this. You have to be sharing about it. You have to build the excitement about it, okay? Maybe you're not that excited about Core to Force, okay? It's your job as a coach to test out these programs. It is your job as a coach to be an advocate and support these programs. And you never know. You may love this program once you start doing it, once you commit to it and really get great results. For me, I was a huge skeptic of Country Heat. I didn't really like it. I have yet to do the whole 30 days, but I'll tell you what, I did it this morning and had a ton of fun. And I find myself on the days where I'm like, oh, I don't really know what to do because I'm waiting for Core to Force. I revert back to Country Heat because it's fun and I really enjoy it. And if I would have opted out of that, I would be missing out on a great program that I actually really enjoyed doing. So always have an open mind about these programs. They know what they're doing, okay? Don't think you shouldn't be doing this, because you should. Okay, so that's my little spiel on Core to Force. If you are not in my Coaches Only test group, please, you can message me your email address. We're doing it through the Challenge Tracker app. That way, if you haven't been in the Challenge Tracker app, it'll get your feet wet to kind of see it from a challenger perspective as well, what they're seeing. It's a great way to track your progress, all of those things, okay? So Core to Force group, make sure you are in it if you are doing the program, which you should be. Just a reminder, our October promos, they are right there. They've been the same for the past several months. So make sure you guys are promoting this and make sure you're just aware of what's on sale. So whenever you're speaking to people, you're speaking from intelligence, not just winging it when you're talking to people. Also, our November promos, this was made by the lovely Liesel. So thank you, Liesel, for making this banner to share with us. But great promotions going on next month. Of course, Core to Force is going to be on sale. $140. They are doing something a little different with the Core to Force Challenge Pack. You have your traditional Challenge Pack available, Core to Force and Shakeology, Core to Force in the Performance line, mailed to you with your DVDs, everything that comes with it. They are also doing a Core to Force and Shakeology digital challenge pack. So all they would get in the mail would be their Shakeology and whatever else, I think maybe like containers if they come with it in a shaker cup. They will not get any of the base kit, okay? They won't get any of the DVDs or the things that you can access on Beachbody On Demand. I am not leading with this. I am leading with the challenge pack, what they can hold in their hands, okay? Not that I don't love BOD, not that I don't use it every single day, because I do. Your people are going to have access into BOD and have access to Core to Force, whether they purchase it digitally or whether they purchase it and have it in their hands. But here's the thing. If they don't continue with their Beachbody On Demand subscription, they don't have the program to continue on with. Okay, so make sure you are leading with the Shakeology or the challenge pack, the physical challenge pack. That's what I'm leading with, okay, because I want people to actually have it. There's a difference between holding that program manual in your hands than looking at it on a PDF in your computer. My challengers, I know them because I was the exact same way. Unless you have somebody telling you how to use those manuals, you don't even open them up. You're more interested in just the workouts. And if they don't have them right in front of them, they're not going to look at them on Beachbody On Demand either, even if you tell them where to go. All right, I feel like I have better odds to help them if they have it in their hands. Also, Country Heat and 21-Day Fix Extreme Kickstart Challenge Packs are also on sale in November. All right, questions for me, Core to Force, promotions, all of that stuff. Okay, we will just keep right on cruising along. All right, great job this month so far. The month is not over until it is over. We have lots of people who are almost there. They have points on the board. Don't let them be Success Club points wasted. I mean, they're never wasted because they're associated to a life. But, hit Success Club. Get those perks, guys. That means something when you hit Success Club. I mean, that means you're moving your business forward. So, the people who have 4, 2, if you have 0 points on the board, you can make this happen. Remember, reach out, really dive into connecting with people, holding conversations, and share your journey the whole way through. But great job, and big congratulations to Tyler. She ranked advanced to Emerald today. So awesome job, guys. And also our business builders this month, this is from actually last month. It just took me all month to make your leaderboard. So great job to our team leaders, team builders, and business starters. Awesome job, team. And without further ado, we have the wonderful Keri, who is here to speak to you about the 4 vital behaviors. Keri and I met actually this time last year, I want to say. We were both pushing for Elite at the same time, and we were on one of our Elite push calls that Melanie was running. And I can vividly remember Melanie asking, who's so close to Elite they can taste it? And I think Keri and I at the same time wrote in the chat bar of the Zoom call, like, me! And we instantly connected, and we pushed together for Elite all through qualification last year. And I don't know if our team would have done it to get through qualification without her support, just for my mental state as we pushed for our goals together. So she's going to be great. She's going to be talking to us about the 4 vital behaviors. She has been a coach, I want to say for what, Keri, 2 years or so? A little over 2 years.
Yep, 2 years in September.
2 years in September. Awesome. And she is a 5-star diamond, 2015 elite coach. She has an amazing team behind her. I got to meet some of her coaches at Summit, and they are wonderful. And she's pregnant. She's expecting her first child with her husband, Kyle, and she's really excited about that too. So Keri, go ahead and take it away.
Perfect. Hey guys. Can everybody hear me okay? I'm assuming you can hear me, Allie. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm Keri. It's so nice to be here with you guys tonight. Thank you for having me. And everything that Allie said is true, except for one thing. She actually helped me and my team get to elite way, way more than I helped you guys. Allie is fantastic. She is honestly, like the one person I really don't think my team would have hit that goal without her, because that's how awesome she is and how motivated she is and smart and successful and very business oriented. So you guys are very, very lucky to have her. But so she asked me tonight to come on to speak with you guys about the vital behaviors. And I haven't even told her this yet, but I actually have my own little twist to the vital behaviors. And this is something that I do with my team, and I thought I would share this with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and actually share my screen real quick. Oops, not that. Can you guys see this? Okay. Okay. I could put it, is that better? Yes. Okay. So as you guys know, we have 4 vital behaviors. And that is something that Beachbody provides to us. They've said we have 4 vital behaviors to be a successful coach. And my twist is that I have 6. So I'm going to go through my 6 vital behaviors. And this is something that I've implemented team-wide with my team. And it's gone very, very well. And I think that there are 2 that are missing. And again, corporate says 4 and I say 6. So just take it or leave it however you guys want to. I took lots of notes here in the PowerPoint, which typically I don't do a lot of words, but I did so that you guys can kind of write down. So I'm just going to go quickly through them, and you guys please feel free to, hop off mute if you guys have questions, or at the end, if you guys have any questions for me, I'd be happy to answer them too. But basically, so the first one is personal development. And this is one of the corporate vital behaviors. And this I put as number 1 because I really do find that it is absolutely the most important vital behavior for me. And I really think, just having been doing this for 2 years, that this is probably the most important for everybody too. And here's why. So this business can be tough. I mean, it's tough to stay motivated. It's tough to stay consistent, not even just in this business, but in life, anything that you do. And it's also just hard to always stay positive. And that's really what we're doing as coaches. We're trying to share with people our journeys. I mean, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But we also are trying to inspire people. We're trying to motivate people. We're trying to add value. And we can't do that unless we ourselves are always working on becoming better, right? Becoming better people, better coaches, better leaders. And so personal development, I find that if I ever in my business start kind of falling off, or I'm starting to feel unmotivated or sad or whatever it is, it's typically because I haven't been putting that much focus in personal development. And so I always know that the minute I start having a doubt, or I feel inconsistent, or I'm anything, I know I have to dive into personal development. Okay. And even if it's only for 10, 15 minutes a day, whether you're driving down the road and you're listening to an audiobook or a podcast, or maybe 10, 15 minutes right when you wake up in the morning or before bed, it's so helpful. And for me personally, I actually like to do it first thing in the morning. So I will wake up and I'll spend like 10, 15 minutes reading, just kind of something that I'm feeling that day. that I need. I don't necessarily read a book cover to cover. You guys, I have a lot of books, and whatever I feel like I'm struggling with in that moment, I'll spend 10, 15 minutes first thing in the morning. And it typically does give me a lot of great post ideas as well for social media. So here are some examples of ones that I really like. So if I feel like I'm struggling with time management, I will open up a chapter of Eat That Frog. It's one of my favorite books. I also recently started reading The Miracle Morning, and that is awesome for time management. It really talks about how to set yourself up before 8 a.m. to have a very productive day. And so that's a great book I highly recommend, The Miracle Morning. Consistency. If I'm just feeling inconsistent or I'm not keeping up with my daily vital behaviors, I like to go back to the compound effect. And these are things, you guys, I've read these books several times over and over and over again. And I don't just read them, I really try to actually apply what's in the book, okay? If I'm feeling a lack of confidence, like maybe I had a hater online or, or maybe somebody told me no and I just feel like, I'm upset, I'll go read You Are a Badass. I love that book. If I feel uncomfortable inviting, go for no. I mean, that really explains the benefits of no and why no is a great, great thing, you guys. So sometimes when I sit down and I want to send out a bunch of invites to my next challenge group, I'll literally read a chapter of Go for No, and I get excited, and I'll sit down, I'll send out like 10, 15 invites all in 20 minutes, So that's a great one that can get you really excited if you have a lot of inviting to do. Business tips, The Entrepreneurial Roller Coaster by Darren Hardy. You can see I have two of his books up here, The Compound Effect and The Entrepreneurial Roller Coaster. I love Darren Hardy. Like, if I have a son, I'm probably going to name him Darren. That's how much I love Darren Hardy. Okay. Everything he does is awesome. And those are seriously like two of my favorite books. So The Entrepreneurial Roller Coaster, really, if you guys haven't read this, I really recommend it, especially for being in the type of business that we're in. How to Set Goals, The 12-Week Year. That's what I'm reading right now. Such a great goal-setting book. I love it. Obviously, make sure to apply it, not just read it. And then one thing I wanted to mention, too, is, your personal development doesn't always have to be business-related. We are in the business of health and fitness, and I think sometimes we forget that that is our number one priority, is working on ourselves and making sure that we're always working on being healthier and getting fit. And so I think that a lot of times people forget to do personal development with health and wellness. So tons of books, you guys. I have The Body Book by Cameron Diaz. There's great ones like Whole30, Grain Brain, and it doesn't even necessarily mean that you have to agree with the grain brain, right? Because that book talks all about why grains are bad for you. And guys, I still eat grains, right? So I think it's just a matter of always kind of learning and teaching yourself new things. And, like The Body Book, for example, I'll read 10, 15 minutes of this and I'll get a great post idea that has something to do with health and fitness and something that can add value to other people. So don't forget that you can do personal development with health and wellness, okay? That's my biggest tip with personal development. But 10, 15 minutes a day, it makes a world of difference. So personal development, I think, is absolutely crucial to your business, and I think it's the number one vital behavior. All right, so number 2, be a product of the product. This is obviously very self-explanatory, but you guys, the fact of the matter is, if you aren't yourself using the programs, and if you aren't yourself drinking Shakeology and really seeing and experiencing the benefits of these products, nobody else is going to. Period. End of story. Like, that is it. So it's not just about you yourself being a product of the product, but it's also about you sharing your experience, okay? So how do you do that? Obviously, you guys know already, workouts, posting an accountability photo. So my coach is Molly Mitro. Obviously, every single day without fail, like 6 a.m., she posts her accountability photo. And people follow her because of that, because literally she is so consistent with showing people that regardless of the time, regardless of how busy she is, she shows up every single day and she will post that accountability photo. And I'll tell you from experience that sometimes I feel uncomfortable posting pictures of myself, like after a workout or doing a workout or just got my workout done. It's like, you think to yourself, who cares, right? But really, it's not just about that photo. It's showing people that you're showing up, that you are doing these programs, and that you yourself are being a product of the product. Another thing I'll say is workout videos. If you guys haven't played around with video yet, I highly recommend it. Pick, Play, Post, iMovie, those are two great apps on your phone. Videos work. It's so funny because I will post a workout video and like maybe I'll get 3 likes, but it'll have like 300 plus views, you know? And so it's like people are watching, and I tell this to my team all the time. Even if you don't get likes on these photos or comments, people are watching. I promise you they are watching, because I get reached out to all the time saying, hey, I'm interested in your challenge group or whatever. And this person has never liked a photo of mine, never commented, nothing, you know? So, but videos, I love videos. I personally like watching workout videos. So that's something I definitely would play around with. And then Shakeology, you know, this is something that it's not just about posting like, oh, I'm with my Shakeology, but talk about your experiences. So for me, I can tell you that I legitimately have not gotten sick in 13 months, 14 months now. And I'm going to tell you the last time I got sick. Last time I got sick was not this past July, but it was the July before. And it was actually right when I came back from Nashville for Summit. So 2 summits ago. And it was my first summit, and I was so busy. I forgot my Shakeology, to be honest. I forgot the little packets, and I didn't drink it for like 3 days. And sure enough, I got back and I was traveling. I was around, obviously, on a plane, whatever, and I got sick. Since then, I told myself, I'm just going to drink Shakeology every single day, and I really do drink Shakeology every single day. And I have not gotten sick since that trip, and I have gone on, I don't know, I've been to Europe this year, I've gone to Florida, Pennsylvania. I mean, I've been all over the place and I have not gotten sick. I'm, almost 6 months pregnant, still haven't gotten sick. Okay, so this is something I talk about with Shakeology because literally I believe in it that much. Like, I believe that this is the reason why my immune system is so high is because of Shakeology, because I used to get sick all the time. So experiences like that, I'm not just posting random pictures of myself with Shakeology. Like, I am legitimately talking about how it is my medicine. Like, it is how I keep up my immune system, and obviously many other benefits too. So make sure you yourself are a product of the product, and make sure you are sharing that too, because if you are not, nothing's going to happen. All right. So number 3, add to your network every day. So this is obviously not one of the 4 vital behaviors. So this is one that I've added, and it's something that I do differently. But you see, if you are not growing your network every day, you are going to be falling behind, because you can only go so far with your current market. Okay. So when I started, I had literally not a lot of friends on Facebook. And I had actually gone through and started like deleting people. If I hadn't talked to somebody in like 3 months, I was like, delete, So anyway, here I am adding people back now. But if you are not consistently working on growing your market, you are behind. You are a step behind, because it is so important to always be adding new people. Like, at some point you're going to run out of your warm market. So you're going to have to start connecting with strangers. Like, you just need to always be growing that market, so you always have potential challengers. Okay. So how do you do that? So I always say add 3 to 5 people a day. Now, I run my business primarily through Facebook. Most of my coaches do as well. But I did put some tips on here for you guys for Instagram if you are an Instagram person. But this is the basics of like what I say to my team, 3 to 5 a day. Now, if you're like shooting for a certain goal, obviously you can increase these numbers. Okay. So just know that, but this is what I say as a daily basis. Like, that is a good amount. So Facebook, send 3 to 5 friend requests daily. Now, when I first started, because I had deleted everybody, I actually just took out my old yearbooks. That's how I got started. And I just started adding people I went to high school with. I even took my middle school yearbook out. I was like, doom, you know? But then from there, I started doing these 5 different things. All right. So the people you may know section. If you go to Facebook, you go to the top right-hand corner, there's obviously the Earth, and that's like your notifications, I think. But then there's like this little thing that has 2 little people, okay? And it shows you like it's where if somebody accepts your friend request, it says Martha accepted your friend request. But right below there, it's people you may know section. And you can actually go like view more or something like that. And it's going to show up people you may know. So it'll pull anybody that you really have mutual friends with. That's where I go a lot. So if I have, I don't know, 2 mutual friends with somebody and they're a female, because typically my market's female, I just add. Okay. I definitely got over that like hump a long time ago of adding people I don't know. I like do not care. Seriously, if somebody does not accept me, whatever, or who cares? Like I seriously don't care. So I just add people. If I have like 2 or more friends with them, I'm adding them. And I kind of pay attention because sometimes if you do have mutual friends with a lot of coaches, make sure you're not adding other coaches. Make sure you're adding just people that you're high school friends with or mutual friends with or whatever, if that makes sense. So that's a great section to go to. Another great tip is go to a friend's page. So if you have like an ideal customer, so like for me, maybe I'd find somebody that I went to college with, okay? I go to their page. So I go to like Caitlin, my friend Caitlin. Then I go to her friends section. And then if you scroll over to the right, it's going to say like mutual friends, whatever. And then you scroll to the right and it says people you may know. And this is people that my friend Caitlin is friends with that I may know. So it pulls them all in a section of people that we have multiple mutual friends. That's a great place to get more targeted people. So go to somebody's page that's kind of like in your ideal market, whether you're a stay-at-home mom, whether you're a man, I don't know. Go to your friend's page. It's an ideal person. Go to their friends, people you may know, and that is going to be a good target for you. Another thing too, go to a friend's page, find a good post. So maybe your friend made a post about going to a pumpkin patch or something, I don't know, and like a bunch of her friends commented. You can comment and say, oh my gosh, so cute. And then you can see everybody else that commented and just add. I know that sounds very strange, but it really does work. Okay. So obviously, keep an eye on their profiles, make sure they're, again, people that you could relate to or in your market. But a lot of times if you go to a friend's page and they have a great post that has a lot of comments on it, a lot of times those people that have commented, you're going to find that you have 1, 2, 3 mutual friends with them. So just, I don't know. That's what I do. Take it or leave it. Another thing too, and how I've actually started going out into even more targeted is going to a like page. So what do I mean by this? So for me, for example, like I said, I'm pregnant. So there's a few pages that I like to follow. For example, Pink Blush Maternity, great maternity clothes, right? Motherhood Maternity, great maternity clothes. I will go to those like pages and like Pink Blush, for example, they'll post a picture of their newest item, like a cute maternity dress or whatever. And this like page has, hundreds of thousands of followers, right? So as soon as they post this picture of this cute maternity dress, people start commenting like, oh, I love this dress, or they'll tag their pregnant friends in the comments and they'll be like, oh, check out this dress. This will be so cute on you. And I will start connecting with those strangers in the comment section. So I'll be like, oh, have you tried ordering anything from Pink Blush before? Do you know if their size is fit true to size? Or, and then I'll add friend. Okay. Then I go to another comment and maybe somebody's like, this dress is so cute. Like, what size should I order? And I'll like their comment and then I'll post and I'll be like, me too. I think I'm going to order too. Add friend. Okay. Then maybe somebody else comments and says, I don't know. I don't know if I should get this dress. Is there going to be a sale? Like it, comment. I'm hoping they have another 20% off soon. Add friend. I mean, I don't know. I just literally try to make friends and make conversations with people on different like pages that I follow that have a similar audience to me. So that's just an example, you guys. You can go to anything. Jillian Michaels. You can go to Tasty. Tasty has really cool video, like food videos, whatever you are interested in. Find some like pages. Go to the recent posts. Go to their comment sections, find people and connect with them, okay? You would be surprised at how people will add you. Not everybody. Like out of every 10 strangers that you add from a like page, maybe you'll get 3, maybe you'll get 5. I don't know. But if you're only trying to get 5 new friends a day, try sending out, 10 friend requests. So if Facebook does give you a notification, like, do you know this person? Then maybe stop until the next day. Because it means they've kind of noticed that you're adding strangers and they may think you're spamming. So if you do get a notification, happens to me all the time, I just stop and I'll wait and I'll try it again tomorrow. All right. So that's just like a Facebook safety there. And then Facebook groups. Another great way to get to connect with people on Facebook is to go to Facebook groups, things that you're interested in, vegetarian recipes, I don't know, mom groups, anything. So for Instagram, it's a little bit different beast because you can't add people, right? So you have to try to get people to follow you. So how do you do that? So I will go to hashtags, things that I like. So hashtag maternity, hashtag fit pregnancy, hashtag, I'll even do hashtags of like Top Golf. Like there's a Top Golf right next to my house. Top Golf Scottsdale or Top Golf Phoenix, or I'll do hashtag Camelback Mountain, which is a big place people like to hike here in Phoenix. Anything that you think is in your market, find a hashtag, go find people who have public profiles, like 3 of their photos, comment on 1. What do you comment? Anything that you would comment on like a friend's post, right? So if I go to, let's say, hashtag Camelback Mountain, and I find a girl who obviously lives in Phoenix, which is where I live, who hiked Camelback yesterday, I'm going to go like a few of her photos. And then on the mountain photo, I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, I love hiking Camelback Mountain. Was it too hot yesterday to hike, or did it seem okay? Because I don't know if you guys know this, but it was 98 degrees here in Phoenix today. 98 degrees. It's almost 1st of November. That is crazy. Anyway, so that's what you would do. All right. So like 3, comment on 1. Doesn't have anything to do with Beachbody. You're just connecting with people. Maybe you find somebody and they have a picture of their dog, their new puppy. Cute puppy. What breed is it? I don't know. Anything, really. Find just ways to connect with people. Okay. So, but I found that if you like 3 photos and you comment on 1, what they're going to do is then they're going to be like, who is this Keri Mignano? They're going to hit my profile and they're going to start seeing my posts. So if I'm finding hashtags that are about maternity or about fit pregnancy, and I like a few other photos and I comment on 1, they hit Keri Mignano and they're going to see that I just posted my 22-week picture, or, that I talked about how whatever, pregnancy is this or that, and maybe they'll follow me. So that's how you can get followers on Instagram. Another thing you can do is go to an audience. So, like, I don't know, if you guys follow like Kayla Itseens, for example. All right. She is like a workout girl. I don't know. You can then go to her page, go to her followers, and find public profiles there. Clearly, if they're following Kayla Itseens, who's a fitness person, they may want to follow you, right? So that's another place where you can find people. Again, like 3, comment on 1. Another way on Instagram to get followers is to follow people. Okay, I don't like following a bunch of people on Instagram, but this is a way that as long as you're tracking it, follow 10 people the next day, see who followed you back, and then whoever didn't, go and unsend the follow request. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay. So if you guys, these are all very kind of confusing if you haven't really done them before. So if you guys have any questions at the end of this, please write them down, let me know. But hopefully this gives you some ideas of just how to add to your network every day. But again, you can add to your network in so many ways. So just find ways that work for you, and kind of pay attention to it. What's working? Where am I getting people to follow me back? Where am I getting people to add me back? And just do more of what's working. All right. So that is number 3. Number 4 is connect, connect, invite. So once you have these followers, or once you have the friends, you want to connect with them, right? So I don't, as soon as somebody accepts my friend request, I don't send them a message right away. Typically what I do is I kind of keep an eye on them. So I usually kind of keep track of who I'm adding. And then in my newsfeed, I'll kind of start liking, commenting on some photos, just kind of making a connection. And then eventually, if I see a photo pop up in my newsfeed, maybe somebody had a new baby, or maybe they got a new puppy, or maybe it was their kid's first day at kindergarten. I don't know. I will literally send them a private message, and I'll just be like, hey, I know we haven't chatted before, but I saw the cute pictures of your adorable kid, your adorable child. I don't know, maybe that sounds creepy, but but I don't know. And then I just say something like, that's so cute. Like, do you have any other kids? Or I don't know, just ways to make conversation. Again, maybe they post a picture of their puppy. I love your puppy. What breed is that? It's so cute. Or maybe they posted like a recipe or something like that. Write to them. Do you like to cook? I do too. Do you have any other good recipes you've tried? Basically, you are talking to somebody like you would talk to your best friend. I mean, that is what we are as a Beachbody coach. We are professional friend makers. Okay. That's how I like to think of myself. I literally am just trying to make friends. So, like I said, I kind of watch my news feed. Any sort of interesting post comes up, go to their page, send them a quick message. And so this is something that I do every day. I try to send out 3 to 5 what I call hey girl messages. So, hey girl, cute puppy. What breed is it? It's so adorable. We're hoping to get a puppy soon. I'm just kind of checking things out. That's it. Okay. And then we just kind of start a conversation, and we don't have a conversation regarding Beachbody unless it comes up. So I don't typically bring it up right after that. I don't do my invite right after the conversation. I just kind of try to have a conversation, go back a few times, and then just say, well, it was great chatting with you. Just try to be friendly. End the conversation, say, love catching up. Glad we're friends on Facebook. You'll have to keep me posted on that puppy. I don't know. And then basically what I do is a week or 2 later, then I'll send an invite. Okay. So just so it doesn't sound so salesy, this is just my process. Again, may not be the process you like or you use. Again, find what works for you and do that. But this is what I do. I wait a week or 2 after we've connected, so it doesn't seem like I'm inviting them right away. And I say something like this. Hey girl, it was so nice chatting with you recently. So I know this may seem a bit random, but I'm starting the Skinny Jeans Challenge October 17th, and I thought I'd extend an invite to you. It's just going to be a small group of women focused on 30 minutes of home exercise, 5 to 6 days a week, and of course, lots of healthy fall recipes all month long. Would you or anyone you know be interested in joining? Let me know. And that's it. It's just trying to be friendly, just offering them an invite to this group for them or anybody they may know that may be interested. Okay. But to me, that's my process. I like to connect with people first. That's why instead of saying invite, I say connect, invite. Okay. So I'm connecting with 3 to 5 girls, hey girl messages a day. And then I try to send out 2 to 3 challenge group invites a day. All right. So that's my 4th daily battle behavior. Number 5, daily social media posts. So this is one that's obviously not a vital behavior from the company, but this is mine. Daily social media posts. I try to do 3 social media posts per day. Things that I try to make sure, I'm going to show you guys something. These 6 things that I have on this screen, I actually keep up on my backdrop, okay? Because I try to remind myself this as I'm making them, but I'll go through them real quick. So, scroll stopping image. So I try to create scroll stopping images. It doesn't always work. And again, you don't need all 6 of these, but these are just kind of a reminder of things that I try to do when I look at social media posts. Does it have a scroll stopping image? Or scroll stopping text? Something that draws attention. Does it add value? Because a lot of times coaches, what I see is that they'll just start posting a lot of what they're doing, but you want to try to add value, whether it's with recipes, whether it's with tips, motivation, inspiration, try to add value. Am I speaking to my niche? So one thing that I do, you guys, this could be a topic for a whole nother call, but I have my niche right in front of my computer. So this is like who I try to relate to. So I did this with my team. This was an exercise. Chloe. Obviously, I just made that name up. But it's like somebody that's married, has, is in their late 20s, early 30s. Maybe they came from a professional background, corporate America, somebody that's pregnant or a new mom, somebody that maybe is potentially wanting a fit pregnancy. Some things about me: deals with anxiety, used to stress about 15 to 20 pounds that they need to lose, wants to tone, lack of time, they're super busy, wants to be more confident, chronic yo-yo dieters, that was me. Cat lady, I love cats. I saw somebody holding a cat, and that was cool. Whoever you were, I saw the cat. Loves the color pink, kind of a laid-back vibe, no drama, loves chick flicks, loves coffee and wine, only shops on Amazon, loves country music, home decor. I see the cat, so cute. Sense of humor. So like those are some things that just are me. That's my niche. So when I say, am I speaking to my niche? Like if you go to my post, you'll see that I talk a lot about cats. You'll see that I talk a lot about the color pink, country music. Like that's just who I'm speaking to. I'm speaking to my niche. I talk a lot about pregnancy, future moms, etc. So tell a story. Always try to be telling a story. What were you like before versus how you are now? Okay. Give people that kind of sense of like, because you're trying to relate to them now, but that was possibly you before. If that makes sense. Cast a vision for your why. So talk a lot about your why. Why are you in this business? Like I think it kind of relates to tell a story to who you were before. It's like, for me, my vision, why I'm in this business is because of how I was before. 2 years ago, I was not the same person. I was sad. I was not confident. So talk a little bit about your vision for why, that you want to help influence people, that you want to make them more confident and happier. So talk about your why and then have a call to action. I don't always have a call to action, but try to, 2 to 3 times a week, I do have a call to action. It's like, if you are interested in my challenge group, please send me an email or send me a private message at, Keri.Mignano@gmail.com. Another call to action that you can have if you're trying to get people to participate in your posts is like, all right, new moms, what would you recommend for your registry? ? That's a call to action. You're asking people a question. So try to get comments, and try to get people to take action on your posts. Okay. So those are 6 tips I have for my social media posts. And then if you get a brain fart, you don't know what to post, the easiest tip I have for you guys is write down everything you love about challenge groups: nutrition, 21-day fixed containers, working out from home exercise. Like make a list of like 20, 25 different things and use each one of those as a post. Okay. Like make a post about each one of those things that you love. Again, if you're trying to promote for coaching, write everything you love about coaching. So let's say you're trying to promote for coaching for a week, write out at least 7 things, and every day make a post about that thing. Okay. Because sometimes I think we overload too much on posts. Try to just pick one topic. Pick one and go. So that's if you have a brain fart, you know what I'm talking about. So that's number 5. And lastly, 6, recognition. You guys, I thought this was so awesome that the company added it, because recognition seriously is everything to a lot of people. And I know a lot of people say, I don't want to be recognized. I don't care about being recognized, but I call BS. Everybody loves to be recognized. Okay. So look, recognition is the greatest motivator. A person who feels appreciated will always do more than what is expected. There are 2 things that people want more than money: recognition and praise. And the power of recognition isn't just a powerful motivator to those who receive it, but also to those who observe it. And so you recognizing somebody else is very powerful too. Okay. So make sure in your challenge groups, you guys are calling out customers, tagging them in posts, saying how awesome they're doing. Make sure you're commenting on their pictures of their recipes. If somebody has a great transformation, make sure you're asking them if you can share it on your public page. Ask your challengers to make a post on their public page. Like say, you are doing so awesome. Like, you should really highlight, if I can't do it for you, because I would do it for you, but if I can't do it for you, you should talk about it. Just make people feel good. Give prizes. I do a lot of prizes in my challenge groups, just with simple things, like things that I get. So samples of the performance line or samples of Energize or samples of Shakeology. Just kind of fun prizes just to recognize people. And then as your teams grow, coaches do the same there too. So recognize your teams for not just Success Club points, not just rank advancement, but great things that they're doing. Maybe a great post they made, or maybe an invite that they did that was awesome, or something they did that got traction. Just make sure you're recognizing people for all sorts of things and doing it early and often, and that is it. So those are my 6 vital behaviors. You guys, what questions do you have, if any? I hope it was helpful, and I know I talked very, very fast, and I'm sorry.
I thought that was great, Keri. I thought it was really, really great. I know for me, I found it beneficial how to add to your network, all your tips for that. I thought that was awesome, because I know that you can go through like the people you may know and like the little heads up there. But then I love to go to friends pages, because I'm like, well, why wasn't this person there? Like, I would be friends with them, not this random person that's a man that's flexing in this picture.
For sure. Exactly.
Yeah. So I found that really, really helpful for sure.
Good. I'm glad. Anybody have any questions before I go? Hopefully took notes. All right. Well, if you guys do, you can always ask Allie, and I will get back to you guys. But it was fun hanging out with you. Sorry I talked really fast, but I hope you guys have a great Thursday and a great evening.
No, you did great, Keri. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking time of your evening to do it.
Of course. All right.
All right. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.
All right. We'll talk to you guys later. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.